Hello, I'm Sam Marchant, your voice of the Muskies, here with our head baseball coach, Kevin Post. And Coach Post got a good season, heading up brewing. You open this season this Friday and Saturday against Cornell with 4 games, returning 18 players, including 3 who started every game for you last season. How valuable is that experience and looking to build more consistently here in 2026?
I think that experience is huge. Um, those guys all know what the competition is like. I
Mm-hmm.
think to beat somebody, you better know who you're competing against. And those guys definitely do and have shared that knowledge that they gained last year with the newcomers that we brought in. Two guys that we're really excited about are Logan South, Sean Gregorius were two sophomore catchers who caught every inning for us last year, called every pitch, got more experience crammed in
Mm-hmm.
1 year than a lot of guys get in a career.
Yeah.
So they're ready to go. I trust them wholeheartedly, and it's exciting.
You talk about the newcomers and adding 25 new players between freshmen and transfers.
Yep.
How have they adapted to the program, and how does that excite you for this coming year?
They've addressed a lot of needs that we had from last year that really stood out and really hurt us. Didn't have much depth last year. They've infused a lot of talent, and we now have competition on our own team, which we didn't have before. We can go too deep anywhere. Those guys are fighting tooth and nail every day for playing time.
Yeah, you get the returners that have 5 guys had 25 plus hits last season.
Yep.
How's that competition offensively? Also, like you have to produce on the offensive end and then be on the defensive side of the ball. How does that competition invite like that in practice and continue to push those guys?
There's some pressure there, and they learn how to play and be comfortable with pressure every day. They learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And we've had that since day one of the fall, and it's really shown. So I'm really excited to get going and see the fruits of their labor and all the hard work throughout the off season.
Absolutely. Adding 13 new pitchers, returned 5 who made 10 plus appearances. Obviously, we've talked about the depth not quite being there.
Yep.
How's this pitching staff grown from last year to this year?
Just very competitive, very competitive. A talent infusion there as well. The thing that excites me the most about this pitching staff is the diversity of the staff. We can go with a lot of different looks. You can go from a hard throwing righty to a lefty who throws hard with a good changeup, guys that can spin a breaking ball for strikes in any count. We've got a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things, and it's spread out between freshmen all the way to senior year.
Yeah, I was going to ask, are there any newcomers that you expect to have a huge impact or that you're just excited to see step on the field?
A couple of the junior college kids. Jonathan Maldonado is one that will take the ball game one down at Cornell. We've got a couple other junior college kids. Mike Hernandez is going to take a start for us. And then Owen Ficchetti's a freshman. Jake Tubbs. Jacob Riddick is a transfer that we got in from Ripon, who's also going to be a starter for us as well. It's a lot of guys. A lot of guys are going to get opportunities early, and we're going to kind of let it sort itself out.
Outside of playing this weekend at Cornell, you'll go down to Florida and play 10 games before coming back to start. Yeah. How important is that stretch? And like the obviously it takes a tax on the team, but how important are those 10 games to prepare for conference play?
It builds momentum. It's also going to put us in a situation where it's very, very difficult because we have to play when we're tired. We have to play when it's hot. No one cares.
Yeah.
We got to find a way. So I see a lot of opportunity for growth there, and we're going to find out what we're made of. And hopefully we have enough success going into that where we're feeling pretty good about ourselves and stay healthy, where we feel really good about ourselves going into the conference season, because that's a completely different animal.
Yeah, when you talk about conference play, what are the goals for this season?
To play meaningful games at the end of the year. Whether that's playing for a seed, whether that's playing for a championship, whatever, that they mean something. We're not just playing out the string at the end of the year.
Baseball is coming up. They play at Cornell this weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'm Sam Marchant, your voice of the Muskies, here with head coach Kevin Post.